Hello everyone and welcome back to Your Divine Destiny with me, Nikki. And today I want to talk about one of the most misunderstood concepts, confidence. A lot of people think that confidence is something you either naturally have or you don't have. But real confidence is built through your experiences, repetition, and a lot of self-trust. And the key point here is that you cannot have confidence without self-esteem. Your self-esteem is all the ways that you love yourself, but your confidence is how you exude that. I'm going to make a separate video focusing solely on the difference between self-esteem and confidence. But for today's video, I want to solely focus on why confidence is so misunderstood. With that being said, a lot of people think that confidence stems from positive thinking throughout the day and doing your affirmations over and over until you finally feel that confident version of yourself, faking it until you make it. Yes, some of those things can be very helpful, but if your actions throughout the day contradicts all those affirmations and all those positive self-talks that you do throughout the day, then your brain will fully not believe it. Therefore, your confidence won't be real. And authentic confidence can never be forced. For example, you can repeat to yourself every single day, I'm confident, I am a confident woman, I can do this, I can do this. But if you constantly avoid difficult conversations, abandon your goals, stay silent out of fear, seek excessive validation from others, then your brain will remain in a state that believes that you do not actually trust yourself. Your brain responds far more strongly to the evidence that you show it rather than words. This is because your brain is constantly gathering data through experiences. So every time that you act courageously, follow through on commitments, stick out all those difficult situations, and tolerate any sort of discomfort, your brain begins to update its internal belief system. And that's how real confidence begins to develop. Your brain starts to know and understand that I can handle life. I can handle what gets thrown at me. I have the confidence to carry myself throughout any conversation. I have the confidence to carry myself throughout any difficult situation. I can handle it. I can do things. It is building that self-security within yourself and maintaining that self-trust. Many people usually wait to take action on anything because they think that they need to feel confident about it first. But psychologically, the action usually comes first because you need to prove to your brain that this is something that you can do. Once you show it that you can complete the action and you can follow through with it, that is when the confidence begins to develop. For example, somebody becomes more and more socially confident when they involve themselves in more and more conversations despite the nervousness. Because you are showing your brain that despite any form of fear that your brain is trying to put into your head, you can overcome it and you do not listen to it and you break it and you follow through with the action. Once you follow through with the action, then you're showing the brain that that is not a real fear. Someone can become more confident in their dating life by learning that rejection is actually a huge redirection and that they can still remain emotionally okay. Or seeking opportunities that you never fully felt ready for because you were always too afraid to try. That is when the brain begins to build that level of self-trust through those lived experiences. This is also where perfectionism often destroys confidence, because perfectionists often avoid situations where they feel like they might fail, they might embarrass themselves, or if they're not in total control. But avoidance is what prevents the brain from collecting those new evidences. Confidence is not perfection. Confidence is everything built through your resilience. Other forms of evidence shown to the brain is reminding yourself everything that you have already accomplished throughout your life, no matter what it is. There might be days where you are feeling very down, feeling behind, you need that extra sense of motivation, you're maybe not feeling so great about yourself, which is okay. It happens. We are human. We all have those moments. But it's important to wire your mind to how you come back up from those moments. So whenever there is a moment where you feel like you need to show yourself these evidences and remind your brain of them, you can sit down and you can make a list of everything. and read it over and over and over to yourself until your brain remembers all the things that you have done for yourself. And these can be very small things as well. They do not have to be huge accomplishments, because anything that feels completed to you is a huge accomplishment. For example, this can be waking up at the time that you said you wanted to. This could mean going to the gym when you said that you needed to. Setting a boundary, posting on social media despite that fear of feeling judged or embarrassed. Speaking very honestly to people. Your brain begins to remember all of those moments. And over time, confidence becomes less about external validation and more about your internal evidences. That is why you can sense a truly confident person from a mile away, because their energy is so radiant. And this is based off of how you carry yourself, because a truly authentic person carries themselves very differently than others. You can sense that self-security that they have within themselves. They walk because they know truly what they are capable of. Their confidence is no longer based on the constant approval from others. It's built on repeated proof that they can truly be themselves. I know one thing about confidence that you hear all the time is fake it till you make it, fake it till you make it. But one thing that I find so much more powerful than fake it till you make it, which honestly is a thought that I personally don't like to use. I like embody it until you become it. When you truly embody the person that you want to become, you move differently, your decisions are different, the way you speak is different, the way you carry yourself is completely different. You radiate differently. You become a person that gives off that true authentic energy, and it is felt by everybody before you even walk into a room. So just remember, real confidence is not about the absence of fear and just being completely fearless. Real confidence is about showing yourself the evidence that you trust yourself anyway to move forward with the actions and the promises that you've been trying to keep with yourself. So before I close out this video, I want you to try something for the next 7 days and see if you can do it. Choose one small promise to yourself that you have been wanting to follow through with, and actually commit to following through with it for the next 7 days. So again, this can look like waking up when you said you would, speaking up when you normally wouldn't, being online less, being online even more, reading a few pages out of a book, going to the gym, setting a new boundary for yourself. This can look like absolutely anything. And you will slowly begin to see how your brain starts to become rewired against the whole concept surrounding your confidence. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope that it found the audience who resonated with it the most, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.